this might be happening. This might be a reality. We might get about $100 million out of the federal government for this roadway. Now think about it. This is actually an incredible story. I say that for this reason. Normally those kind of awards go to stretches of roadway that are state highways and or federal highways. Mound Road is not considered a state or federal highway. This is a local road. This may be one of the largest grant awards to a project from a federal program in the history of not only the county, probably the state of Michigan. This is a big deal. This is twice our annual budget, if you will, for county roads to fix this roadway. So to me, I think what this meant, and when I started hearing the buzz and getting the excitement that this announcement might be coming, it told me that, you know what, people understand the significance of this cluster of assets and the need to fix that roadway for economic purposes, not just for Macomb County, the region, the state of Michigan, but for the United States. And so with that being said, the merits of this project pretty much stood on its own, and were compared or competitively, I guess, put to a challenge amongst many others. And this was the only one that was awarded within the state of Michigan.
We also know that this isn't just about public safety. It is about businesses. It is about our defense corridor and the incredible amount of economic development that is in this area and continues up and down Mound Road. We're home to 81,000 jobs in manufacturing and automotive and aerospace and defense sectors. And when we talk about building it, it's here. It's right here in Macomb County and in our defense corridor. And that's why, from my standpoint, this is a very high priority. It was important to lean in and be a part of this team in order to be able to get this done.
I think it shows what can be done when we work together. And it doesn't happen often enough. I want to say just a couple things. This road, we need to understand its economic significance. I go back far enough to have seen that, how much it meant to the automotive industry. And just look up and down. Just look up and down. Without this road, Michigan could not have maintained itself as the heart of the automotive industry of the United States of America.
Okay, the primary conversation when stakeholders are coming with us, General Dynamics, BAE, they're coming with us, they didn't want to talk about defense. They want to talk about, please, fix Mound Road. How do we fix Mound Road? Now that's an interesting conversation. Mound Road became a national discussion because of what you did locally, the video, the work on that we could take in Congress and talk to the administration about the problem. It also, to be honest with you, became a national embarrassment. Became an example of an infrastructure in this country that needs serious work. I serve in the Transportation Infrastructure Committee. The extent to which we can get stakeholders to work together like we did here is the extent to which we can deal with some of these problems, which are major. I remember meeting with Secretary Chow about Mound Road and going through the problem here and the grant. Had a couple of meetings with senior people in the Department of Transportation, and I sat them down with a video. I made them take a ride on Mound Road.
Could not be possible, as Debbie, you kind of alluded to it, and so did you, Paul Mitchell, without collaboration and cooperation between the leadership of the county, Mark Hackel, Paul Mitchell, Debbie Stabenow, and of course you, Mike Taylor, the mayor, as well as the city manager of Sterling Heights as well, Mark Vanderpool. All of this would not be possible. Now, I did hear, I think Debbie, you said it, I think Mark said it too, this is a major industrial corridor, and this major, what I would call a high-tech hotspot. That's what it is, and it's unique because in Warren we have Chrysler, and then we have the Tancom, and then we have GM. And all of those developments are investing billions of dollars in Warren and ultimately in Macomb County. I think General Motors is investing nearly $1.5 billion. Chrysler $1 billion, and thank you again to the congressional leadership and senator for making that possible. And of course,
talking about a road that you could not drive on. I mean, last year when we had a press conference over by the Polish Market, I was trying to figure out a way to get to Mound Road without driving on Mound Road, looking through neighborhoods. It was that bad. I mean, it was a public safety crisis. You couldn't drive on Mound Road. It wasn't a matter of just losing money in car repairs. You could lose your life driving on this road. And so the work that the congressional delegation, local county officials did, it's just been really an example of what a public-private partnership can be. And I also want to mention the members of the business community who stepped up. And I think that without their help, we would not have been able to sell this as well as we did.